When FIFA International Soccer released for the Sega Mega Drive in 1993, the best-selling sports video game franchise of all time was born. For the next 30 years, EA would dominate the sports video game landscape. While the FIFA series started out with great critical reception, over the last decade, fans and critics have turned on the series, as poor gameplay, numerous bugs, and heavy microtransactions have ruined most of the potential the series once had. Despite this, the FIFA titles still top the charts every year in terms of sales, but in 2022, the last EA Sports developed FIFA title arrived in FIFA 23. After 30 years, the FIFA and EA partnership is over. EA and FIFA couldn't reach an agreement when negotiating a new contract, so now instead of making FIFA 24, EA will be making EA Sports FC 24, starting a new era for their soccer franchise. It's not as simple as EA simply changing the name of their game, however. FIFA themselves have said they will find a new developer to produce the only authentic real game that has the FIFA name, and it will be considered a major new FIFA game. FIFA's president even said, "I can assure you that the only authentic real game that has the FIFA name will be the best one available for gamers and football fans. The FIFA name is the only global original title. FIFA 23, FIFA 24, FIFA 25, and FIFA 26, and so on. The constant is the FIFA name, and it will remain forever and remain the best." Meanwhile, despite not having the FIFA license, EA Sports FC 24 will feature the following partnerships exclusively. So FIFA plans to find a developer to continue to release yearly FIFA titles, and will consider that game the only official FIFA game and the best soccer game on the market, but they can't use any of the aforementioned licenses found exclusively in EA Sports FC 24, which is basically the game formerly known as FIFA, but without the FIFA license. Not confusing at all, right? We are entering a new era for soccer video games, and hopefully a better one, as EA has dominated the industry for a long time, with their only real competition coming from Konami's Pro Evolution Soccer and to a lesser degree Football Manager. Hopefully a new studio takes over the FIFA license and builds a game that can truly compete with EA's, giving the consumers more options. But what about the era from before all of this? What was the most popular soccer franchise before FIFA took over? Before Konami made PES? That would be the Sensible Soccer series, a British series that still has a dedicated fanbase today. Before we go any further, I gotta give a huge shout out to DraftKings for sponsoring this video. One of my favorite ways to play fantasy football is Best Ball through DraftKings, where you draft your team once at the start of the season and you never have to worry about roster management. Each week you'll automatically rack up points from your top scorers with no adding, dropping, or trades. It's nice to be able to enjoy fantasy football without the need to micromanage your team. To start playing, simply download the DraftKings app and sign up using code SOFTDRINKTV. Enter the Best Ball $10 million contest, draft your team, and you're all set. Get ready to have a ton of fun. And right now, DraftKings is actually having their largest Best Ball contest ever. The team with the most points at the end of the season will take home the $1 million top prize. So what are you waiting for? Head to the DraftKings app and sign up with code SOFTDRINKTV and start playing Best Ball today. Only on DraftKings with code SOFTDRINKTV. The Sensible Soccer series started off with Micro Pro Soccer in 1988, known as Keith Van Aaron's Pro Soccer in the US, which was inspired by Tekken World Cup, also known as World Cup and Tecmo Cup. While Micro Pro Soccer was pretty popular for its time, it wasn't until developer Sensible Software released Sensible Soccer in 1992 that the series first truly took off. The original Sensible Soccer title was praised for its fast gameplay and unique bird's-eye camera view. The series would fully hit its stride with the release of Sensible World of Soccer, the most popular iteration of the game, even today. Successive titles would continue to release yearly with updated rosters, teams, gameplay, and more, and the Sensible World of Soccer series became a staple for anyone interested in association football. It's no understatement to call the 1994 release a legendary game. It's the youngest game to ever be included in the US Library of Congress's video game archive, and unlike older soccer titles, the gameplay in Sensible World of Soccer was controlled with just one button, whether in possession of the ball or on defense, and it still felt as if you had control over all 11 players and what they were doing. Shooting, passing, and tackling was all controlled with the D-pad and that one button. The simplicity of the controls made the game easy to pick up and play for anyone, which helped lead to its huge popularity, as previous soccer games were a bit too complex for the average person to get into. The crowd noise sounded authentic, you could dribble the ball, players had different ratings and varying abilities, they'd get visibly hurt if injured, and there was a referee that would hand out yellow and red cards. This game even had an original theme song. For its time, this was all groundbreaking and provided an atmosphere no other soccer game could match. Games took anywhere from 3 minutes to 10 minutes, and there were multiple pitches to play on, and the ball would even move differently depending on how the weather affected the grass. There were a few different game modes including career, season, and friendly. The career mode was the best and likely the most popular. You fill in your name, choose your team from anywhere in the world from France to Australia, and each team had their actual players from 1994. You could control your rosters, buy and sell free agents, get hired by different clubs, manage finances, and more. There's not much else to say about this game today, as it's pretty simple and bare bones by today's standards, but for its time, it was revolutionary, as no other soccer titles had a bird's eye camera view, the same level of presentation and detail, nor did they have the same easy to pick up and play one button gameplay. Like NHL 94 and Tecmo Super Bowl, Sensible World of Soccer's simplicity and popularity made it an all-time classic. In 2008, the game released for the Xbox Live Arcade, adding online multiplayer, giving the game another big burst of popularity during the peak of FIFA's domination. As we enter a new era in the world of soccer video games, going from EA's FIFA series to EA Sports FC, along with potentially a new FIFA series made by a new company, I believe it's worth taking a look back at where we were before FIFA entered the picture. The Sensible Soccer series was and forever will be an all-time classic, and no matter how old you are today, I believe this game is worth playing. It's not only a piece of video game history, but it's just really fun and addicting. Thanks for watching.